Today we'll showcase a Tiny Lakes Chinchi matchup between bullet champions. You'll see the power of catapults to defend from land and counter a naval assault, when to use a wall to effectively stall for time, and how to keep your opponents distracted to prevent them from getting more units. Okay, let's watch the replay. Hello, I'm Espark, leader of the Arctic Wolves, and with me today is Wilbom.
I'm Willybomb. I am a player in House Tempest.
Today we are going to look at a game between two bullet champs, Davi and Pugs. Davi could not record with us, but he sent me some notes, so I'll share those.
Pugs used to be House Tempest's co-leader, and I have a very, very good relationship with Pugs. But I'm very excited to see Davi beat up Pugs here.
Spoiler alert. So yeah, we saw this. We're like, whoa, Pugs has a good spawn. Like, look at all these nice mines. And then we're like, oh, Davi's got a few animals. Okay. Here's what Davi said about his opening. I noticed that the opponent didn't spawn in the north due to the score. I noticed I had 3 animals in the capital, so I decided to go with a hunting, upgrade T1, and a warrior going north where I knew it was safe, right? What he means is that on Tiny Lakes map, if a player spawns in the north, it would have been a lighthouse spawn with 5 points less because there's a tile of fog covering up the lighthouse. And that's not the case in this game. So at this point, we were thinking like, oh, this does not look great for Davi. He gets an explorer. What are you thinking about these spawns?
I think the Explorer was fine because if it also gets him the South Lighthouse, he's going to be able to upgrade with his 3rd animal in Cap.
Davi said he considered going mining, but he had no particularly great forge spots.
It does get him the Lighthouse.
Yeah, nice.
But his C3 is not going to be very good. And his C4 is a long way away.
And there's this big middle lake, right? Blocking. So understandably, Pugs goes for mining. Totally makes sense. He gets the Explorer.
I don't know if that Explorer made sense, though. Guess it was fine. Barely doesn't get the Lighthouse. Davi has 4 fruit and C2, so 4 seems very natural here. Doesn't have a lot of mines though, whereas yeah, Pugs has a lot of mines and he's putting them to good use. Davi shoots another Explorer.
Davi said, once I got an Explorer that met the opponent, I was able to tell how much stronger his spawn was. He had good mines and forge spots. I knew I would get outnumbered in terms of giants.
And it would be very difficult for him to get that Lighthouse in the future.
Yeah, Davi does not get the Lighthouse in the east.
I think Pugs gets the Lighthouse.
Does it make it? Does it make it? Yes!
It does! Oh my god.
Yeah,
this
so
is a beautiful, beautiful position for Pugs here.
Yeah, so Davi had said, I knew I would get outnumbered in terms of giants, so I needed a way to either match their superior unit count or get a unit that excels at killing them. That's why I went to forestry and mathematics.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense because of how narrow some of the spots in the channel is. Catapults is going to be very useful in controlling your opponent's port spots.
But look at this. 2 giants for Pugs using that level 3 forge. I mean, Smithery is like, wow, he's going to be able to get a lot of giants.
Gets a fishing ruin, pretty useful, but he would have preferred stars were popped there.
Another big fat forge going down. Borders to control the water.
Border growth. Getting him a few more port spots.
Davi also goes for borders. So at this point, we're thinking they got to get on the water. Water access is going to be really important. Let's look at that border expansion again. So Davi said, with the capital border growth, I was able to get my first giant, and the chops allowed me to get my first catapult in the north to protect an area that I knew was going to be swarming with giants.
Oh, he made a catapult last turn already.
Yeah. But then look at this. So, wait. So this ruin gives him a sword, and then he picks up fishing, right? Yeah. Gets on the water with 2 Juggernauts. Oof.
Yeah.
But Davi's got a couple catapults waiting back there.
Yep.
So Davi expected those giants to get on the water, and he positioned the catapults to keep them safe, but also counter the Juggernauts. And Davi picks up mining.
Mining.
Notice how Davi placed a mine in the north before ending his turn. Let's go back. So Davi sees the Juggernauts coming. He anticipates the enemy giant stepping there. So he plans ahead to get his own giant in the north the following turn. So as Davi expected, Pugs disembarks his giant.
Yeah.
He wants...
It was the only way to slash the catapult, yeah.
And he wants to take that city in the north.
Mm-hmm.
But Davi's able to pop his own giant with the Sawmill because he planned ahead and placed the mine the turn before.
Yeah, very nice. He's gonna kill the raft there.
Yeah, let's see that again. So the catapult kills the sword raft. Nice.
Yeah, that catapult on cab's getting very good value. I don't think Pugs should have put stuff in range of it.
Right, because
Pugs keeps
this catapult,
Pugs
right?
keeps giving it
This
value.
catapult can hit both the raft and the Juggernaut.
Mm-hmm.
2 out of 3 kills. It's going to be a veteran soon.
I think Davi wants to make another one cap this turn though.
Nope. He uses
never
it
mind.
to kill the sword raft. Oh, look, a wall. We don't see that very often. So Davi said that if he lost that city on the coast, Pugs would be able to march forward and pressure Davi's capital. He needed the wall to buy his warriors time to hold the city until Davi could get defenders.
Yeah, after he hit with catapult and cap, it made sense.
So this action in the south is interesting. I want to go back to that. Davi keeps threatening to take it, but every time Pugs manages to put a sword there. So Davi said, I knew that as long as I had a warrior and a swordsman, the opponent would have to keep training swordsmen in the south instead of warriors, helping delay any archery or naval units to deal with.
I think the big mistake from Pugs here is just he keeps putting units in the water when he knows Davi has catapults. He should have just been safe.
Ooh, a bomber. Dang.
Make the bomber.
That's a big investment. And it's a 8 hit point bomber. Not a lot of health on that.
It does make sense. I think this was a good play. I'm going to praise Pugs for this. Oh, never mind. It wasn't. Because Davi can just put his giant there.
Davi said he considered going for cloaks, but decided not to because he knew all the bombers and juggernauts would easily take any cloaks out.
Yeah. Wait, he doesn't siege with the giant? What the hell? He could have.
Let's go back.
If he just shot the warrior, he would have been able to...
If he used his, if he used his scout.
Oh. No, it just dies to double catapult and then giant splash. Yeah, but now it dies anyways.
Yeah, he could have sieged, right? He could have dropped the raft in there?
Yeah, he could have.
Here, right? He could have moved this unit in there if he wanted to. It would have died,
Yes.
but he could have sieged to draw, again, some fire from the catapults.
Yeah, deny some stars, save some HP on the giant.
Oh, look at
lands.
this. And now Davi is putting pressure with his giants.
Mm-hmm. It's a defender. Really make sure that the city's unsiegeable.
Yeah, defender in a walled city. Nice.
Pugs is not going to be able to unsiege here.
Nope.
He resign.
Yeah, shortly after this, Pugs resigns. So what do you think? Yeah. Do you think Pugs should have done something better? Like his early getting on the water and getting all the giants. And then Davi countering with the catapults. Very nice.
Mm-hmm. I think Pugs should have kept his giants safe from the catapults, and then made more units, stacked more units on the water, and then eventually go bombers. Which he did go bombers, but it was pretty terrible the way he did it.
Yeah, I just love this as a showcase of how to use catapults to effectively counter a naval pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Well done, Davi. Okay, thanks for talking me through it, Willibomb.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more pro Polytopia content. Join our Discord. Come play Polytopia with us. A link to the Discord server is in the description. Take care. See you on the next one.